Hi guys.
I do.
She's embarrassed. Anyway, today we're going to do questions you've never been asked YouTube tag. So, first one. We might split it up because I think otherwise it's going to be a bit too long because it's actually 50 of them. So, number one, what's your favourite candle scent?
One I smelt was, and I liked it, was I think it was called apple cinnamon.
Isn't that the one we bought recently?
No, that was eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus, okay.
Yeah,
Mine would be vanilla. Anything vanilla. I love vanilla. Alright, what female celebrity do you wish was your sister?
Katy Perry.
Why?
Because she could, like, when it's her birthday, she could, like, sing and we could get, like, free concert tickets.
Okay. I don't actually know. I reckon Reese Witherspoon. I like Reese Witherspoon.
Why would you pick her?
Because she's my favourite actor and she's the first person that popped into my head, so that must mean something. Alright, what male celebrity do you wish was your brother?
What's that guy's name that sings with Megan Trainor?
I don't know.
But him, because I'd pick him because
Alright, the
he's
guy that
cool.
sings with Megan Trainor.
Yeah, that's his name.
I don't know many guy celebrities that I actually like, so I'll skip that one. Alright, how old do you think you'll be when you get married?
Maybe 30. I don't know.
I'm going to be 32 because I'm getting married next year. Sorry, but that's a whole other video.
Come back later to see it.
Yeah, I'll make a video about that in future. Sorry, that is next year, so I'll be 32. Alright, do you know a hoarder?
Yes, my father.
He's not as bad.
Okay.
Not as bad as his own family.
Okay, my grandparents.
Yes, on Dad's side, not my
I
side.
don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say the same person.
No.
Dad's parents are hoarders. Alright, can you do a split?
No.
Accidentally, yes. Intentionally, no.
Like split your pants or like split your legs?
Do a split, like your legs.
Oh.
One's going backwards, one's going forwards, or
No.
they both go sideways.
I'll try. I can't get.
I've
all
once
the
done
way
a
down.
split on the school oval in primary school. It was
Ew.
not intentional.
Did you split your pants at the same time?
No. Alright. How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? That doesn't count for you.
You know,
She doesn't know how to ride a bike.
because my feet are turned out, so the pedals are hard
Alright,
to.
we
my
will
feet
get
to
there.
bend.
Alright, I was a late bloomer when it came to riding a bike. More so because we didn't actually have anywhere to ride them properly. So I only rode at my grandma's house, which was every weekend.
Yes, I did twice.
Every second weekend or every weekend. I've maybe 8, maybe. I don't know. Alright, how many oceans have you swam in?
Like a beach.
An ocean and a beach are different.
Oh.
Let's skip that one. How many countries have you been to?
1.
I've never left Australia, sorry.
Yeah, so technically it's a country.
Yeah, I've never been to one. We are in one, never left this one. Alright, is anyone in your family in the army?
No.
No. Not at all.
Have we ever had someone?
Not like since years and years and years and years and years ago. Alright, what would you name your daughter if you had one?
Me? I like the name Rosalie.
Oh, so you technically named it after me.
Yeah.
Alright. So that doesn't count for me because I've got 2 daughters. Amelia, which is Amelia.
Hi.
And then I've got Holly.
If you could have a third, what were you going to call Clyden if he was a girl?
I didn't have a girl's name for I couldn't even come up with a name for Holly. Holly was a last minute decision because she was supposed to be Cadence. Yeah. And then we went, no, she was supposed to be Kaylee. When I first found out we were pregnant, we were having Kaylee, like Hayley, but with a K.
Yeah.
Then we went to Cadence, so you had Cadence and Kaiden.
Oh, yeah.
And then we were told that's way too similar. So we went with Holly, and then about 3 days later I went into labour and it just, Holly stuck. But I've always felt like if I hadn't have gone into labour then, we probably would have changed our mind again with the name.
To Aurora.
Yeah, well, Dad wanted Aurora. I'm not a fan of Aurora.
Yeah.
I still don't like Aurora.
Isn't that what Sleepy Beauty's name is?
Yeah, Aurora. All right, so where are we? What would you name your son if you had one?
Well, you got 2 of them. I would call him Eric.
Eric? Why Eric?
Short for Edward or something.
That's not short for Edward.
Okay, I'll call him Ed for Edward.
Why?
Like Ed Sheeran.
Oh my gosh.
I like that name, Ed.
Alright, so I've got Joshua and I've got Kaiden. I wouldn't change any of their names, but I would change the way we chose to spell Kaiden. So people would stop calling him Caden, which is a fault of our own because of the way we spelled it, Kai, and not Ky. Because to us, Kai is Kai, but a lot of people don't seem to get that.
Is it they think it's Kay?
No, they see Kai as so that he gets called Caden because of that.
I spell Kai then.
Kai is Kai. That's why he's pronounced Kaiden, Kai. What's the worst grade you ever got on a test?
The worst one I've had was a C. I think. No?
I think in high school I got a few Fs, but I can't be too sure.
When I went to high school last year, they said that they don't do Fs anymore.
Well, they did back in my day. Alright, what was your favourite TV show when you were a child?
Oh.
You're still a child.
The Fairies.
The Fairies. I remember your days of loving the Fairies. Okay.
I think... Is it being like a little child?
Alright, what did you dress up as on Halloween when you were 8?
We didn't dress up.
We've never dressed... No,
we were dressed up as this year.
No, the first time we ever allowed our kids to dress up was maybe 4 years ago, and that was for school. Before that, we refused to take part in Halloween because it's not an Australian thing.
But then we found out it was.
And I was basically brought up that you don't support it. So that's pretty much what I put onto my own kids until 4 years ago we started to support it. And we started to celebrate it and dress up. So now we actually do everything. We hand out lollies. This year we actually went door knocking for lollies. It wasn't very successful, but we did it.
So 15, 14, 13, 12.
You dressed up in grade 6. You're a fairy.
No, I was a cat, was I? That was for book week. I was a godmother for book week.
Okay. Alright.
Halloween I was a cat.
Have you ever read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games or Twilight series?
I read Twilight, the first book, because I was told that I have to borrow from the library, or because I had a school account, so I would have to use it. That's the only book I found I was interested.
Alright, I've watched Harry Potter. I've watched the Twilight series.
Yeah,
I've never watched Hunger Games. I don't even really know what Hunger Games are. But I've never read any of those books. I'm not a book reader though.
I was going to read the second one, but then I left school.
I know the answer for this one for you. Alright. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent?
I want a British accent.
I love the British accent. I love American accents. I love the way they pronounce things.
Yeah.
Because it's so, it's not completely different to us, but the way they pronounce things is different.
Yeah,
and you
this
can
is what
hear
I said
how
the other
different
night.
it is.
The other night I said that I want a British accent, so I did one.
Alright. Did your mother go to college? Technically, I did because it was called Da 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 College, but
Like,
we won't name what the Da 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 is because no one needs to know that.
But wasn't the school I went to called college?
Yeah, so technically we've both been to college, but I do get the question is actually supposed to be university. Because that's what college to us is our high school. Yeah. But I assume it's talking about university.
I've done
but neither of us have done university.
Yeah.
All right. Are your grandparents still married?
Yes.
Does it class as still married if they're actually deceased? Because they're still married. They never got divorced. They never separated. But unfortunately, they're no longer with us. Pardon?
Were they married?
Yeah. My whole family's always got married. I'm the first one to actually get married.
Dad's side. They were married.
No. Your actual biological dad's side. They were married. Separated when I started to know that family, but
yeah, because they're married.
All right. Have you ever taken karate lessons?
I was supposed to, but I planned my brother's birthday party.
All right. Do you know who Kermit the Frog is?
Yes, it's the Muppets.
Yeah, I'm surprised you even know that.
And people have changed it to the human show where they literally get the Muppets inside human bodies. They're literally turned into a horror movie.
Okay. What's the first amusement park you've been to?
Oh, I've been to an amusement park.
I've only ever been to one. It was Luna Park in the city.
Does it Royal Melbourne show?
It's close to an amusement park, but it's not classed as an amusement park.
I thought it had all the rides there.
What language besides your native language, so Australian, would you like to be fluent in?
Spanish. Or Italian.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to be fluent in any languages, but I would like the ability, not that it's possible, to, as soon as you meet someone, if they're a different language, you can pick up on it straight away. Not that that's a thing, that's not a thing, and I know that, but
I want to learn Spanish or Italian, so one day, because my dreams to travel, I want to visit, my first place I want to visit is Italy or Spain, so I thought, like...
You have to work hard for that one.
I know.
Alright, so, is your father bald?
That's questionable.
He's thinning, but he's
not
bald.
Like he's bald, like he's got little hairs.
He's thinning on the top. We cut his hair about a month ago, which normally would grow back really bushy by now, but it hasn't grown back really all that much.
Isn't it starting like he's losing his hair?
Yeah. He's thinning out as he gets older. Do you know triplets?
Do I?
I don't know triplets.
No, I know twins, but I don't know triplets.
Yeah, we've got twins.
And my cousins are just twins.
Alright, do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook?
Titanic.
I prefer The Notebook.
Have I seen The Notebook?
I don't know. I know Dad hasn't seen The Notebook. I relate more to The Notebook. I think that's more meaningful. Titanic, I loved it.
Yeah.
But The Notebook, I think, is a bit more relatable.
I don't think I've seen The Notebook.
Alright, have you ever had Indian food?
Yes.
Yes, we love Indian food.
Yeah. I was like questioning.
Alright, what's the name of your favourite restaurant?
McDonald's.
McDonald's. An actual restaurant.
Oh.
Not a fast food
They
restaurant.
say it's a restaurant. Okay.
It's not a proper restaurant.
Oh, was that a restaurant where we went where it was me, you, Miles, and Connor, and Dad?
We went to Le Croix.
Le Croix.
Le Croix.
It sounds like you say Le Croix. Le Croix.
Alright, my favourite restaurant
Is?
It used to be Kelly's. But not so much anymore. Now I don't really have one.
Who's Kelly? Like Kelly's.
I think it was their surname. It was in Cranbourne.
Oh.
Alright, have you ever been to Olive Garden? That one we can't answer because we don't have an Olive Garden in Australia.
Is it like America?
Yeah, it's an American thing as far as I know. Alright, do you belong to any warehouse stores? Costco, BJ's, etc.? I don't even know what BJ's is. Costco. Chris has a membership for Costco. I've never been interested in going to check it out. So, Actually, no. We've recently taken out a membership with, I don't know what it's called, but it's similar to Costco, but not exactly. It's more like an Aldi. It's an oversized Aldi, because we wanted to see what we could actually find in bulk. All right. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? Do you know what I would have named you?
Amelia.
No. God, no.
So at school I used to get called Amelia. I'm like, how am I Amelia?
I wanted to name you Xavier. Except when you were born, I thought it was pronounced, because it's spelled with an X.
Yeah.
So I thought it was pronounced Xavier, which maybe it might be, but I think it's pronounced Xavier.
Yeah.
But I loved that name. I still love that name, but yet I didn't go on to name the boys that. So
Oh.
really, maybe that says something. All right. I think, but I don't know too much. I think I was supposed to be a Sean.
A Sean.
I think Sean.
Like Sean the sheep.
Sean the sheep. All right. Do you have a nickname, and what is it?
I'm Fairy Girl.
But technically, you get called Millie. Your
Millie.
name's Amelia, but you get called Millie. That's
Millie.
technically.
Fairy Girl.
I don't have a nickname.
I got asked. One of my teachers asked me, do I get called Amy?
Yeah, because you can get it Sean to Amy.
Yeah, but I've never been called it.
No. You've had Millie and Mia.
Because the teacher asked me, because no one has ever called me Amy, if they can. I said no.
No, you're not an Amy. I
said-
hate the name Amy. Oh,
I said,
no offense to any Amy's.
yeah.
All right. Where are we? Who's your favourite person in the world?
My mother.
I'm not gonna say, 'cause I don't have just one person. Alright, growing up mine was my mum.
Yeah.
Alright, when I was really, really young it was my dad, then it turned into my mum. And then I just think it's remained neutral. I've never had a favourite person. Really. Would you rather live in a rural area or in the suburbs? We've done both because we've lived in Morwell. It wasn't completely rural, but it was as close to it as what we were willing to get, and we didn't like it.
What is a rule?
Like country.
Oh.
Alright, can you whistle?
I can't do it.
Not too well, it seems.
I can't do that. I love you now.
I want to be able to wolf whistle. Alright. Do you eat breakfast every morning?
No.
That's an odd question.
I barely eat breakfast.
But you should.
I know, but for some reason it doesn't go.
Alright, I used to skip breakfast. Occasionally I'd have cereal. Sometimes I'd have toast. But now I've turned it into meal replacement shakes because that's just my thing right
now.
now.
I find that my body doesn't allow food in the morning. So it sometimes allows it, but not all the time.
Do you take any pills or medication daily?
No.
No. What medical conditions do you have? You have a hip condition, but it's not that bad.
Wasn't there something else I got?
No. Alright, how many times have you been to the hospital?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh.
Alright, we don't need to say that.
Sorry. I don't know. A lot.
Not really a lot.
No.
When you're a baby, yes. Because like asthma and things along that line, but...
Did I stop breathing?
Yeah, when you're 3 days old. Alright.
Yeah.
I have been to the hospital for having all the kids, obviously. And then because I had pancreatitis in 2011.
Oh.
So I had to be admitted to hospital. That was actually over Amelia's birthday. And then a few weeks later, I was readmitted for having my gallbladder removed. So that's the only times I've been in hospital. So I've actually had a pretty healthy life, if you think about it.
So I've been like almost my baby life.
No, not a lot. Maybe like 3 or 4 times.
So, and then,
anyway, moving on.
so.
Alright, have you seen Finding Nemo?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, where do you buy your jeans?
Kmart.
Yes, Kmart. Alright, what's your last compliment you got? I actually couldn't even answer that.
I can't remember.
I don't remember. I know Dad tells me I'm beautiful all the time, but
I was watching a video yesterday.
I don't see that as a compliment.
They basically say you don't really listen to what people say. And you have to believe before you...
Yeah, that's what I think. When someone tells you you're looking good, I'm like, no, not really. Yeah. Alright, do you usually remember your dreams in the morning?
Sometimes.
I don't. I do if I wake up just after it.
Yeah.
But by morning it's even gone.
I find if I wake up to it, I remember it, but if I don't, then I don't remember.
Right, what flavour tea do you enjoy?
I don't really like tea.
I love green tea. And sometimes if I'm not feeling too good, I'll like ginger. But when it gets to the bottom of it, it burns out of my mouth. I was going to swear, but I didn't, so I'm good. I refrain from swearing. Alright. What's that? How many pairs of shoes do you currently own? Oh god.
One.
Not many. We're not typical females.
2. You own
Right.
2 pairs.
I own maybe 5 pairs. I've got 3 pairs of sandals, a pair of workout runners, a pair of thongs, slippers if they count. I think that's it. So
I've got
6.
sandals, I've got runners, and I've got high heel boots.
Oh, and I've got a pair of high heel boots. So that's 7.
You have more shoes than me.
Alright. But I wouldn't say that that's many. I don't feel like I have many pairs of shoes. Alright. What religion will you raise your children to practice?
It depends what country. If like the person that if I get pregnant to is like if he's Jewish or something like Indian or you're like what?
Because I just didn't expect that answer.
Well, it depends what religion is.
Alright. Chris is religious. But to the point that he doesn't practice it because I couldn't even tell you what he actually follows. I think he's Christian. He used to go to church all the time before we actually got into a relationship 12 years ago. But not so much ever in the entire time we've ever been together has he ever gone to church. I have tried to encourage him to go to church, but it doesn't seem his thing anymore. And I don't do religion.
Because I think the kids should be raised like from both parents' sides. Like
I think they should be raised to believe in what they want to believe. You don't force something upon a child. Not in that sense, anyway.
That's what I mean. That if they want to learn their father's side, they can learn it, or if they don't.
All right. How old were you when you found out that Santa wasn't real?
How was I?
I think we were both about the same age because I was 6. I'm pretty sure you were 6.
Yeah.
And we both basically found out the same way. You found out from a teacher at school and I found out from a teacher at school.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
a teacher
it actually was both our grade 1 teachers decided to take it upon themselves to tell us that Santa wasn't real.
It's so real. I'm really tired.
So it wasn't exactly something that we liked, but it is what it is. All right, last one I don't think applies to us because it's why do you have a Tumblr? I don't have a Tumblr. I don't even really know what a Tumblr is.
It's a dating site.
I don't need a Tumblr then.
I think, yeah.
You don't need a Tumblr. You're 15. You
My
don't need
friend
Tumblr.
decided to be up 4 years ago a dating site called Zeus. And I asked, because I actually left the laptop open because we're making email accounts and I had to go to the toilet. So I asked to go to the toilet and I forgot to log out, and she made me a dating site, and I've only recently just learnt how to shut it down.
Alright, so that's all the questions. We did all 50 of them. So it's a pretty long video. Probably something that people may not want to watch, but we can watch back in future, and that's all that counts. So if people watch it, then thank you. If you don't, then I'll completely understand that. So we'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.
Bye.